I scoured the internet and found the absolute best websites for music producers. These sites will help you create better music, enhance your understanding of music production, and build a professional brand. So let's get straight to it and not waste any time. We're starting with educational websites. The first one is SoundGym. This is basically a website where you can train your ear, which is the most important tool as a music producer. I just created an account. As you can see right here, it's trying to ask you what you're trying to get better at. Now you can select the skills that you want to improve on, and now you instantly get to training. So this is the original beat that we have, and now we have to recreate it. Easy. Boom, level 1 cleared. And this goes on and on. As you can see, these are different exercises all the time, from EQs to volume levels to compression. You can literally train anything here. And this is great, even if you spend like 5 minutes a day on this. Maybe I should even train a lot. But yeah, on to the next. So the next website is Gut Rhythm. This is more like a rhythmic game that you can play while your FL is exporting a beat. So the game is basically, it's going to give you basically a metronome, and at some point it's going to fade out and you have to keep the rhythm going. Okay, we take those, it's fine. You know, and it gets like super hard. It's also very fun to play. Also trains your rhythm, so might be worth trying out. Next, we have some music theory source. This is a go-to website. It's called MusicTheory.net. You have so much on here. You have lessons, exercises, and tools. One exercise I like to do on this website is the keyboard ear training. All of these basically. So let's just go one. You can also do it with your MIDI keyboard, as you can see right here. I'm not gonna do it. I'm very bad at this. My first instinct is to say F, bro. Oh god, I'm so bad at this, bro. Oh man. I knew it, bro. Oh god. Yo, you gotta cut that out. Okay, let me try it now, That was all for camera, obviously. Oh, it can't be now. Okay. It's like definitely my weakness, but that's not all you can do. And you can actually like learn music theory here, everything from the basics all the way down to crazy chords, you know, chord progressions, the numeral system, like circular fifths, everything, you know. I haven't actually used the tools, but as you can see, you can also have some tools right here. This is a great website and could be definitely like a routine you could make yourself. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening or something. You can also do it on iPhone and iPad, which is nice on the go when you're on the train or you commute to work or something. Get some music theory in, you know? That is it for the educational websites. The next one are gonna be a little bit more creative, a little bit more hands-on stuff for your actual creative workflow. First up, vocalremover.org. It has so many different things. Obviously, we have a splitter right here, so you can basically allows you to upload a file and it splits it down into vocals, drums, melody, all that. By the time of this video, we already have that in FL Studio inbound, but if you're enabled and stuff, you can definitely use this, and this is great. Let me just play an example. So we're just uploading a file. It's gonna take a minute, as you can see. So Vocal Remover just splitted this beat that I uploaded. It sounds like this. It's actually crazy because I use a sample on this beat, and the sample is like the vocal and the melody, and it just split that for me. If I would have known that, I could have actually used that while making the beat. Good to know for the future use. As you can see, like obviously there are some like little sounds still in there, but it's so good, bro. With one EQ, you can get like most of that out. This is definitely a must-know tool if you're not on FL. If you're like on Ableton and any other DAW, it is a gold. So as you can see on the left side, we also have multiple more things. You can find like UBPM, you can have like an audio speed and pitch changer. Mostly the pitcher and the splitter are like the most used tools in here. It's a great website to know, super easy to use, just overall a gem. So these next two together are like my secret recipe for removing Beatlock, for like coming up with creative ideas and overall just doing something nice, bro, and making nice music. It is radio.garden. As you can see, we have the earth. All these green dots are radio stations that are playing right now. And this is like crazy, right? So we can just go through. You get everything, yeah? By itself, this is obviously cool to find samples, right? But there are different ways to find samples more efficiently. I'm gonna talk about that later. But it would be cool if you could instantly just record this and drop it into a DAW. Good thing that we have this sample browser extension. You can just install that. It's a Google Chrome web store. It's called Sample. It's one of my favorite things. And you can just pin it like this and you have it on the top right here. Now, if we combine this with the radio.garden, we can just go in and pick us the radio station. And now we can go to the top right here and press sample. Press the red button. As you can see, it is recording. This means it's recording everything that's playing in your Google Chrome. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube, doesn't matter if it's like any website. And let's say you're done, you can just press the pause button, boom. And you have an audio file. You can name your audio file, sample, try. And then you can do it right here and download it. And as you can see, boom. Now I can open FL and I have the sample right here. And then you can start, obviously, go right here, Fruity Slicer. And then you can just pitch it up, pitch it down. Yeah, you get the point. This is like a crazy combination, even if you're trying to find samples and you can just spit around and find something cool. Plus the sample, it's golden. This also goes with this website. It's called Samplette.io. And if you are like somebody that likes to chop samples, this should be in your rotation like every day, because this just finds random samples for you. This is how the website opens. You just play it. If there's someone that I sick. So if you like the sample, you can just favorite it. You can also put it in the tempo, and you can also add filters, you know, what key should the sample be in. So let's say you're making a beat, you're looking for an intro, a sample intro, boom, you know, you're in E flat minor. And you can just go in, E flat minor, you pick that, and your tempo is gonna be, let's say 100, no, let's say like 50, 50 to 100, whatever. And you apply the filter, and then you can press random. And it's gonna filter this stuff out. Bro. What? And now you can combine that with the sample add-on right here. Bro. How crazy is that? Let's be honest, how crazy is that? Like, we're living in a different kind of world. Imagine what like Kanye would have done with that stuff back in the day. Crazy, crazy combination of plugins. The last sample kind of website is Who Sampled. If you're looking for any sample that they use in like modern production, you can check right here. If we go Jack Harlow and then Lovin' On Me, as you can see, you see the song connections, you see Cadillac Dale, you even see where the sample appears. And then you can hear where it is. Go to it if you're trying to find like sample that you heard somewhere and try to reflip it. Simple as that. Next, we have jsfxr. Sounds crazy, looks pretty simple. It's super cool and you can get into it very easily. This is basically just a sound effects creator for you. You can just use the random generator. It's going to create a random sound, or you can actually go in like shape the sound however you want it, you know. But how cool is that? It sounds like a video game. You can probably make a whole synth one-shot kit out of this. Bro. Oh, as you can see, you can even like pick a sound and then you can mutate it, which will change the sound just a little bit. And then you can obviously easily just download it right here. And as you can see right here, this is super cool for making one-shots, synths, random sound effects, everything. On to the next, which is also a sound generator. It is OptimizerAI. It is basically creating like samples using AI, which is like crazy, no? You can go in right here and type in whatever you want, you know? You can put in how many seconds, you can just write what you want, you know? So sample, let's just try to focus. I don't know if it's gonna work or if it's gonna sound good. So you can see it's generating those 8.3 seconds I selected, and it's using the prompt that I've given it. It does vocals. Wait, this actually sounds pretty good. If there's something you like, you can upscale it and up the quality, make it sound better. But yeah, let's say you're trying to make like a horror movie stuff. Like this. You can sample this. This sounds crazy. If I upscale it, I could turn this into a beat right now. You know, chop it, add some drums. Next, obviously we can't forget the Cymatics page or free download page. This is where like you get hundreds of gigabytes, imagine, bro. And you can get everything from plugins to drum kits, one-shot kits, loop hacks, everything. As you can see, you can find drum kits for every genre that you want. Doesn't matter if it's R&B, hip-hop, EDM, doesn't really matter. You can find everything even for free. So definitely make sure to check out the free page on the Cymatics website. Make sure to stay until the very end because we created a PDF with hundreds of the best free plugins out there. So you don't want to miss this. So next we're going to the business side of things. So everything that has to do with getting your business right, finding out if people use your samples, to tracking your emails. Everything is going to be in here. So the first one is called Beatlock right here. Beatlock basically allows you to scan a beat or a sample, both work, and it's going to scan databases to find songs that are uploaded using your beats or samples. So first you can instantly paste your beats.sh URL, YouTube URL. This is like source. You can also easily just upload a file. So what we're going to do just to see if it works is we're going to go to my samples 2022 and we're going to go to right here, bullet with your name. Some people might already know, and we're just going to upload it. And we're going to see if it finds something. So as you can see, it loaded it in here right here, and last check not checked. So now we can just go in right here and go to press check it now. Now it ran to all the databases and checked if this like sample has been used somewhere. And as you can see right here, we have found one new result. So now we can go to results, and as you can see, it's my Roddy Ricch song. So as you can see, easy that you can actually just simply find your beats, you know, find your songs. If you have like a type beat on YouTube with like 100,000 plays, just run it through here and find like songs of people that have like used your beat and maybe haven't even gotten a license yet. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a great tool for any beat maker that's like scared of people stealing their work, because as you can see right here, you can also instantly claim it. You can start reaching out to the people. Next, we have Zophar's domain. This is so crazy if you're into like game music stuff. This is basically a database for music, like video games. As you can see right here, where they have total games 19,000. It's like 6,000 GB archived of like in-game music. So just an example, one of my favorite games, can do JackX. Boom, as you can see, you can even find these games. And then you also already have like all the MP3s. So awesome to find like these songs, and you can obviously combine them with the sample app, and you can obviously just, you can see right here, just download them. Just amazing website to just find some inspiration, browse through some random games you played in the past, and find some saucy samples, you know. So next we're getting to mail tracking. If you're sending out beats and samples via email, this is like almost necessary to do. We have a GMass and email tracker or Mailsuite. They both basically do the same thing. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm using Mailsuite, just what I've been using. What this allows you to do is send an email to one person or like a campaign of people, and you can see if these people have opened your email. And if they opened your email, you basically know that they checked out your sample, you know? And this is just very nice to track like how many people are actually like working with your music, and you can kind of gauge how good the music is as well. You know, if like a lot of people are opening it, you know there's something in there that's like makes them come back. If you're just sending out samples like this, or if you're sending out beats like this is probably your only meaningful like reception that you get, because a lot of the times in the music industry, people don't really get back to you like that. If you send out like an email campaign to like 100 people, maybe like 5 people get back to you and saying like, yo, that's cool or what. So just being able to see who opened it and how often, when they open it, is like a great tool. But that's just obviously just one part of it. As you can see right here, these are like some campaigns I sent, and you can see how many people I've sent to, and how many have actually opened the packs, you know? So you actually know, okay, like out of like 150 people, like half of it opened the email. And you also see if there's a person that hasn't opened your email in like 6 months, chances are they're not gonna do it, you know? So you can just kick him off your email list and maybe get someone else in there. What you can basically do is compose an email, put like hundreds of emails in the compose window, put a like caption and your samples in there or like beats, and then you can send it out. And this is going to send out this email individually to all of their contacts. So it doesn't look on their end like, oh, I'm just getting like a random campaign, like opening the email and seeing like 150 emails. You're getting like a personal email, which is like the important part. So if you're sending out samples, this is a must have. It doesn't matter if it's like GMass or if it's Mailchimp. You can use both. While we're on topic of emails, you can use WiseStamp to create a little business card in your emails. As you can see right here, you can put your name, your Instagram, your email, your beat stars if you're sending to like type producers. You can even put like your phone number and website, whatever. You can also put like references. So if you have already worked with like a big artist or something, you can put that in there. You can put your logo in there, all that stuff. And you can just come to wisestamp.com, and on the bottom right here, you can have like a template and add something. Let's say like this, you go to get yours, and then as you can see, you already are linked to editor. And right here, you can put your signature, everything. You can just go in, add the address, take it away, doesn't really matter, upload an image, and really like make this your own. And then once you're done, you can just put it into your email, and it's going to send out like this with like your signature and your like business card every time you're sending out an email. The next one, if you are getting paid for a beat, like using a contract, so if you're getting a placement, then you are going to need to write an invoice. And this is where just invoice comes in, and you can just very quickly, no real hassle, set invoices. Everybody has to do it at some point. You know, if you're getting a song, you have to write an invoice. Invoice is definitely one of the best sites for that. Next, for the people that are making kits, this is Advanced Renamer, and it basically allows you to rename whole folders and like files within folders just without going in manually and changing them. So all you have to do is drag in all your files, and then you can just select them, and on the bottom right here you have your methods. So let's say I'm very like particular about, I want everything to be caps. So I can just go in and add new case, and then set uppercase, set lowercase first letter. So if I go right here, set uppercase, this is the new file name, is the old one. As you can see, everything is caps. I can turn this into this, I can turn it into this, it doesn't really matter. You can also like replace certain words. So if I go in right here, text to replaced, we go in with BPM, replace with, I don't know, let's say tempo. It doesn't make sense, but just so you can see. So right here you have BPM, you can replace with tempo. This is super cool if you're mass renaming for a kit. Let's say you've been working on a kit for like, I don't know, 10 weeks, and you already just like saved the sounds, but you haven't like really given it a name structure, given names. You can do this within 2 minutes right here. So as soon as you're done, you can just go to right here and press start batch, you know, methods 1, item 6, batch mode, rename, start, and add files, none. And you press go. As you can see right here, it changed it in my folder. It's super simple to use. So the last website I'm going to show you guys is Manychat. I'm sure at this point you've heard about it. It is just the best thing you can do if you're trying like to get engaged on Instagram and like really get leads on Instagram. This is basically a chat bot or like Instagram bot, which is allowed by Instagram. Don't worry about it. Let's say you post something and you have a product to sell, and you want people to like get the link for that, you know? You make a video and you say, yo, comment source, and we'll send you the link. And then people comment source, and the second they comment source, the bot picks it up, sends them the link, and maybe like asks them how they're doing or something. It like starts an interaction or something, you know? You can do this for stories, you can do this for posts, live streams, I think even, a lot of things. And this like is the best lead magnet out there for digital product guys, you know? Even if you're putting out a new song, and let's say you put out a new song, you made a video, comment pre-save to get the link to pre-save my new song. And this allows you to get pre-saves, and it's pretty easy for people, even if they find you on the recommended page, to like, oh, I like that song, you know, let me pre-save it. It's common pre-save, and they got it in the inbox instantly. Super nice. Must use if you're like trying to sell stuff, if you're putting some music out and trying to get pre-saves just like that. So these are all the useful websites I found for you guys. But there's one more thing. We actually have a PDF in the description with all these websites, and there's also gonna be a resource in there with hundreds of free plugins. So some of the best free plugins you can get, doesn't matter if it's synths, guitar amps, everything. Just all the free plugins that are out there and that are very good. We collected them and put them in the PDF for you guys. These are like over 100 free plugins that you can just try out. Plus you also get the links for all the websites I mentioned today. If I were you, I would definitely get that because there's so much free source in there. I hope you guys could take something away. I hope you found a website that you found useful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.